something that they never voted for sounds more like a Chavez tactic in Venezuela than Jefferson. In fact, Jefferson told us we have a duty to resist tyranny. This isn't a joke. This isn't really complicated, actually. It's straightforward. They can't do this. And so it's pretty clear. The government is working against us. They're not working for us. And they've got it all backwards. They work for us. We don't work for them. Obama, Pelosi, Reid, they don't represent us right now with what they're doing. They don't represent us. They took an oath to uphold the Constitution. They need to live up to it. And it's also important to know that these unconstitutional laws aren't binding. How can you amend a law? That's the next thing they plan to do. Once they pass a bill that we don't vote on, then they want to amend the bill that we didn't vote on. And so some have called President Obama the first post-American president. Certainly this health care bill will be our first postmodern legislation where words mean absolutely nothing. This is an ultimate deception on the American people, and they think we're stupid enough to follow them down this path where the rules only apply to us but not to them. They got another thing coming. They think they can enforce a non-bill on us? No. In their bill, they have the IRS enforcing the health care bill. Did you know that? No. That's who enforces this health care bill, the IRS. Sheriffs, prosecutors, but mark my words. The American people aren't going to take this lying down. No. We aren't going to play their game. We're not going to pay their taxes that they want us to pay for this because we don't have to. We don't have to follow a bill that isn't law. That's not the American way, and that's not what we're going to do. Because it's one-party rule now in Washington, D.C. There's Chicago tactics, there's Chicago friends twisting Democrats' arms, threatening their own team members with ethics charges into submission. This handful of people thinks they can enforce their will on 300 million Americans?
No.
They're not going to do that.
Shift them to Cuba.
This is dictatorial what they are doing. We are not compelled to follow a non-law just because Obama and Pelosi tells us we have to. If they pass the bill legitimately, then yes, we have to follow the law until we repeal it. But if they pass it illegitimately, then the bill is illegitimate and we don't have to lay down for this. It's not difficult to figure out.
Good point.
For some reason, they're able to get their votes this week and pass this 2,700-page Senate bill. If they get it, trillions of dollars is what it's going to cost. When we didn't vote on it, we need to tell them a message that if they get away with this, they will be able to get away with anything. Anything. And you can't say you voted on a bill when you didn't because it's fraud. But we are not helpless here. We are not helpless. There are things that we can do. And I'm going to hearken back to one of our founding fathers, his words, John Adams, our second president. He wrote, "Be it remembered, however, that liberty must at all hazards be supported. We have a right to it because it came to us from our Maker. But if we had not, our fathers have earned and bought it for us at the expense of their ease, their estates, their pleasure, and their blood. Let's thank the founders and those who bought our liberty for us. Let's thank them." guts, our founders. These were no panty-waste wusses. And neither are we, by the way. Adams went on to say something about our rulers if they become illegitimate. He said, rulers are no more than attorneys, agents, trustees for the people. And if the cause, the interest and trust is insidiously betrayed or wantonly trifled away, the people have a right to revoke the authority that they themselves have deputed. Amen. And to constitute abler and better agents, attorneys, and trustees. Yes. So we're here today to say to Senator Franken, Senator Klobuchar, Representative Obastar, Representative Peterson, Representative McCollum, Representative Ellison, Representative Waltz, you work for us. We don't work for you. And like John Adams said, you are a trustee. And if we can't trust our trustees, you are no more. And we will kick them out of office. And we will repeal their bill. Because we are not indentured servants. We are free men and free women. And we are not going to forget that. We kill it because we are free. We kill it because of who we are and what we know to be true. This bill will not lead us to a better life. This bill could end up being the stone that sinks this country forever into a sea of debt. We are better than that. We are here today to reclaim the greatness of this country, and great we are. We are great because of the values and the ideals that we were built upon. And that's what we hold on to. That's what we ascribe to. God shed His grace on this country and gave us this great country. And